Hello students, now in previous video we have seen the theoretical part for the quartiles. What are quartiles, what are the formulas, or how can we determine the quartiles graphically also. Now let us see some examples with continuous series distribution for them. So example, calculate upper and lower quartile, upper and lower quartiles for the data. Now the example is that wages per hour, these are given in rupees, and number of workers. So wages per hour are 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, and exceeding 12, more than 12. Number of workers are here 85, here 65, 59 and 50. Now while calculating upper and lower quartile, first of all we need to obtain less than type cumulative frequency. Clearly these classes are continuous, so no need to work on them. Simply we have to obtain the cumulative frequencies and then follow the procedure. So now let me prepare a table for that. So wages per hour, this is in rupees, and number of workers is nothing but our frequency. Number of workers is what? Frequency. Then less than type cumulative frequency. So here wages per hour are what they 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12 and exceeding 12. So number of workers, that is what? Frequency. So it is 85, 65, 59 and 50. Now less than type cumulative frequency. Now this one have the same frequency. This one will be addition of these two, and that will be 150. Then addition of 3 or 150 plus 59 is same as this one, 209. Then 209 plus 50, so it will be 259. So from this we will get, this is our table here. We need it for our calculations. We need to obtain the classes for upper quartile as well as for lower quartile. Fine. So now here from this you can conclude that n, or the summation fi, is what? 259. Fine. So now let us work for lower quartile first. Lower quartile is what? Q1. Lower quartile or Q1 we can say. So here we have to obtain first n by 4. n by 4 is 259 upon 4. So that will be 64.75. Now we have to look towards the less than type cumulative frequency, which is just greater than or equal to this one. So that will be here 85. So this is our what? Q1 class. This is what? Q1 class. So I can say therefore 6 to 8 is the Q1 class. 6 to 8 is the Q1 class. Therefore, while we get the Q1 class, we can easily get the values in the formula. Q1 is what? L dash plus n by 4 minus CF dash upon f dash multiplied by h dash. So here what is L dash? L dash is the 6. Fine. Then n by 4 is we have been calculated. Cf dash means the cumulative frequency of the previous class. So here that class is absent, so it is 0. Then f dash is the frequency of the same class. So f dash will be 85. And h dash is how much? It is everywhere same. It is what? 2. Therefore, Q1 is equal to 6 plus, what can we write here? 64.75 minus 0 upon 85 multiplied by 2. So it will be, the calculation is what? How much? 7 point, or actually it is 6 plus, this is 1.5235. You can do it. This is 64.75 itself upon 85 multiplied by 2. So this is 7.5235. Now let us see for upper quartile. Upper quartile is what? Q3. So for that we will calculate 3n by 4. 3n by 4 will be 3 into 259 upon 4. So it will be 194.25. Now we have to look for the cumulative frequency which is just greater than or equal to 194.25. It is 209. So this is what? Q3 class. This is Q3 class. So what does that? Therefore I can say 10 to 12 is the Q3 class. 10 to 12 is the Q3 class. Therefore Q3 is having the formula, what does that? L double dash plus 3n by 4 minus Cf double dash upon F double dash multiply by H double dash. What is L double dash here? L double dash is 10. Then cumulative frequency of the previous class is what? 150. Then F double dash is how much? Means the frequency of that class 59, and H dash will be same. H double dash is 2 itself. Therefore Q3 is equal to 10 plus how much here? 194.25 minus 150 upon 59 multiplied by 2. So it will be 10 plus, here we get 1.5. So it is 11.5. So as such we have been determined the lower quartile as well as the upper quartile. Fine. So this is lower quartile and this one is upper quartile. Now let us go for the next example. Next example, following distribution gives the pattern of overtime work done by 100 employees of company. Now the question is that calculate arithmetic mean, median, mode, lower quartile and upper quartile. Now overtime hours. This is given in hours. Now number of employees. Number of employees. These are nothing but the frequencies. So overtime hours are 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40. Here 11, 20, 35, 28 and 6. So now we have to determine arithmetic mean. So for arithmetic mean we need the class marks of them. What is the formula for arithmetic mean? X bar is equal to here summation fi xi upon summation fi. So we need class marks that are xi. We will take product of them with frequencies. That's when we require. Fine. Now for median it's just like same in for quartile. Now for mode we will get the class with highest frequency, that is the modal class. Fine. So we will determine them one by one. So previously let me prepare a table. So solution. What are they? Overtime. This is given in hours. Fine. Now let me write here F, that are what? Frequencies. Then let us write down X. X is what? The class mark. Then we have to determine Fx, and for other one, for median, for lower quartile, upper quartile, we need less than cumulative frequency. I will write it in short as such. So here 10 to 15, 15 to 20, these are continuous, so no need to work on them. So 25 to 30, then 30 to 35 and 35 to 40. Now frequencies are what they? Here the frequencies are 11, here we will write 11, 20, 35, 28 and 6. Now let us find out class mark. The class mark for 10 and 15 will be 12.5. Then here 17.5. Here 22.5. 27.5. What does it? Lower limit plus upper limit upon 2. Here it is 32.5 and here 37.5. We need to do a total also of some columns. Fine. So Fx we have to determine product of these one. It will be 137.5. Here it will be 350. It is 787.5. It is 550. Here 260. Here 225. Fine. Now less than type cumulative frequencies. Let me determine them. We need the sum of all frequencies, and here this sum also we require. This sum is 2310 and sum of all frequencies is 100. Fine. Now less than cumulative frequency here 11 plus 20 will be 31. 31 plus 35 will be 66. 66 plus 20 will be 86. 86 plus 8 will be 94. 94 plus 6 will be 100. Now these one are not required. Now let us determine one by one. First of all, let us determine arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean is what? X bar is equal to summation fi xi upon summation fi. So it will be 2310 upon 100. So it is 23.10. Fine. Now second one, let us start for median. For median we need to determine a median class first. So for that we will determine n by 2. N by 2 is 100 upon 2 equal to what? 50. Therefore we have to look for less than type cumulative frequency which is just greater than or equal to 50 first time. So it will be 66. Look at here. It is 31. It is less than 50. 86 is next greater, but the first greater will be 66. So 20 to 25 is what? The median class. Therefore 20 to 25 is the median class. Is what? The median class. Then the formula of median. What is the formula for median? The formula for median is ME is equal to L plus what? N by 2 minus CF upon F multiplied by H. So what is L here? L will be what? 20. That is the lower boundary of median class. Then CF means the cumulative frequency of the previous class. It will be 31. Fine. Then F will be what? The frequency of that class. So it is 35. And H. What is H? H is 5. Therefore, median can be determined. Substitute the values in a result. 20 plus, what is here? This is 50 minus 31 upon 35 multiplied by 5. Okay. So, this is 20 plus, this calculation is 2.7143. So overall this is 22.7143. Fine. Now the third thing, let us determine mode. Now for mode, the class with highest frequency is 35. Therefore the modal class is what? 20 to 25. Modal class is what? 20 to 25, as it has highest frequency. Highest frequency. Fine. Now what is the result for mode? Mode having the result L plus Fm minus F1 upon 2Fm minus F1 minus F2 multiplied by H. So what is L here? L is the lower boundary of modal class. Fm is the frequency of the modal class. So it is 35. Fine. F1 is the frequency of its previous class. So it is 20. And F2 is the frequency of its succeeding class. So F2 is also 20 here. And H is the class width. So that is 5. So mode is equal to what? 20 plus. What is here? Fm. So 35 minus 20 upon 2Fm is 70 minus 20 minus 20 multiplied by 5. So this calculation gives mode is equal to 20 plus this is 2.5. So we get 22.5. You can do that one on calculator also. Now the next one, lower quartile. Lower quartile. Lower quartile nothing but Q1. Okay. So let us determine that one. So for lower quartile we need to obtain n by 4, that is 25. So this says we have to look for the cumulative frequency which is just greater than this 25. So it is 31, the first one. So this is what? 15 to 20 is what? The Q1 class. So 15 to 20 is Q1 class. Therefore the formula for Q1 is what? L dash plus n by 4 minus CF dash upon F dash multiplied by H dash. So what is L dash here? L dash is 15 what is CF dash? CF dash is the cumulative frequency of its previous class, so it is 11. F dash is the frequency of that class, so 20, and H dash is what? 5. Therefore, Q1 is equal to 15 plus what is n by 4? It is 25 minus 11 upon 20 multiplied by 5. So we get here, this is 15 plus, and this part having the calculation 3.5. So Q1 will be 18.5. Now let us go for the upper quartile. 5. That is upper quartile. Upper quartile. That is what? Q3. So for that we need to determine 3n by 4. What is 3n by 4 here? It is 75. Now again look for the frequencies. So 86 is just greater than 75 first time. So 25 to 30 is the Q3 class. So 25 to 30 is Q3 class. Once we get the classes, we can easily get the values. So Q3 having the result L double dash plus what is here? 3n by 4 minus CF double dash upon, this is upon F double dash multiply by H double dash. Then what are the values? L double dash is what? 25. CF double dash is this 66. Then F double dash is what? 20. And H double dash is how much? It is 5. Okay. So therefore Q3 is equal to what? 25 plus how much is here? 66. Sorry, not 66. It is 75 minus 66 upon 20 multiplied by 5. So this is 25 plus 2.25. So after all it is 27.25. So as such, from the given data we can easily determine arithmetic mean, median, mode, lower quartile as well as upper quartile. So here in this question I have been taken all them togetherly for continuous frequency distribution. You can easily remember them. Now in next video we will see some more examples. So here we will stop for today. Thank you.